over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC, between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. Well, gotta imagine he's gonna be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. So first down from the 41.
Hey, kill! Sweat today!
Setting him on the dive. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They give it to him again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, right in. 26.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed to his running back. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down now, ball at the 33. On the ground. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on first down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Quick to the left, it's caught. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, looking to throw. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Scatterboo now from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He'll look to throw. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboo. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Kill. Here we go, 46.
1st down, here's Dak. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, line in. Hey, kill.
Dak to the air here. Escapes the pocket. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Yeah, there we go. Right there.
Putting a receiver in motion.
26.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here we go, going to 54.
Prescott now on 3rd down. This is caught by Blue. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a like your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Running on the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-3 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd down and 5. Setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Oh, nice punt and a fair catch. Going to stick them at the 7.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own
Dallas
7-yard
getting
line.
everybody set. They've got first and 10. Give now to the running back. Get some space around midfield. Through the middle. To the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead on the first play of the drive.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
10. Giants 7. Dave York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
10. At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. I'll throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Driving forward with Scatteroo. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
9 brings up second and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Caught quick right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles, will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatteroo. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he just got for the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready? Bravo 80. Take it.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
A gain of 6 yards.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. Short pass brought in. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. The third down run with Blue. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, going in.
Dak now from the gun. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our first half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Throwing again is Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Under. Hey, 47.
To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And this Races across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46.
Another carry for him. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
Hey, kill! Here we go, go to 54, line 80. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
1st and 10, Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now Prescott. And screen here to Blue. Has some space inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
You're good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Giants 7. Dave York.
Now it's York to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Half to 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Liking 18. Cut 19. Cut 19. Hey, I got it. Let's go.
2nd down, looking for options. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Forced to the ground.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pulled in by his back. Scatterboo. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
He's back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's got the squiver. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Kate York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, they need 7. Running with Scatterboo. All right, short on market for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Dive play straight ahead. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily add the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Switch it, hey.
Blue here from the pistol. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Yeah! 22!
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
New York knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready up!
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go! Here we go!
Here's Scatterboot. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Head to 60! Head to 60!
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
At the 41-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Now it's Scatterboot, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kyle Bernard tracking that one down.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 18! 19, 18! Bronco 80! Steady!
Going right back to Scatterboot. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
At the 44-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Giants are set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Yeah! Here we go! I take 20! 20!
First down, here's Dak. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here we go! I take 20!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Dak to the air here. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. First down now, ball at the 33.
Yeah! Here we go! All right, hey.
And they send a man in motion. They'll run here on first down. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
All right, hey. Here we go, go to 54, go to 26.
Prescott takes off with it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. And goes to the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Prescott on first and 10. Has a man, it's Brown. Has some room to work. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Find Scatterboo on the dump off. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Back to pass on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Completed to his running back. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. It's inside the 10. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Giants, 17.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. Cowboys managed to recover the football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Under.
Prescott with a blitz coming. Dump off caught by his back. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. Go, get out there. Go.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
There we go. Kill.
Up the middle, Blue. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
There's a give straight up the middle. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play. That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out to his right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. Has it down close. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants now within one score in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
So now a big moment for the Giants as they line up for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
30, Giants 23.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. 1st down from the 42. Plowing up the middle. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
54, going to 54. Yeah, there we go. I think.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Warning.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. He has the Cowboys' 1st down, Brock. That should clinch this win for him.
Danger, Kenji. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Dallas.
The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like, warning.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it's good for a New York first down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Second and 10, once again from the 12-yard line. Still sticking with the passing game. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out.
37, Giants 29.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down from the 42. Right up the gut. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. So first and 10 now from the 30. Another carry for him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. They've got to keep moving quick here.
The 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to the well again. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. On the give, it's Blue. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second.
Brings up second and goal.
Hey, kill!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there and extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Here we go, 46.
Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Yeah! Here we go! All right, then. 26.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And they turn it away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Pick your me, click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Moses.